Hi friends, how are you all today? Today I would like to tell you a story, an urban story of today's youth. Friends, a few years back I was supervising a murder case. It was a very gruesome murder. A youngster had brutally killed his parents, his sister, and also aunt. This happened in their house, and the culprit had escaped. When he was caught, and we, the team, interviewed him to find out the evidences, he was narrating about his childhood. His parents, who were well educated professionals, told him not to go out and mix with friends because mixing with friends may spoil him. He was advised to concentrate on his studies and become a doctor. When he passed plus 2, he was sent outside India to become a doctor. He couldn't complete it. He came back and again they sent him out to become an engineer. He couldn't complete that also and he came back. And he refused to join any other course. And the parents started telling people around, their friends, family, and all, that he is a computer expert and he's doing his own startup business. And this youth used to spend most of his time inside his room over the computer. He had only a very little communication with parents and other relatives, and he had no friends at all. And while we started interviewing him, we found that he had planned these gruesome murders. Everything was planned by surfing through internet methods to kill, and also finally how to pose as a lunatic, what is the way to act like a lunatic without being caught by medical experts. So his surf history was revealing his life. He was surfing uh, about the implements which he should use for committing the murder. He had ordered all those implements online, and how to commit murder also he had found out by surfing internet. And finally, how to show the world that he is lunatic when he is caught. That also he heard stuff through the internet. And he had ordered his food online only, even that day on which he committed all the murders. And I just asked, what are your favorite food? He could only talk about uh, Kentucky chicken and things like that, which one orders online. Nothing like the local homemade food. And I just asked him, could you please tell me the names of three flowers, three local flowers which you find in your courtyard? And they had a lovely house with a nice courtyard with a lot of flowers. And I was asking this question from his home only. He was looking around and around, and he was unable to answer for quite some time. And finally, he answered, Lily, Lily, Lily. And as you all know, lily is not a local flower for Kerala. And there were lot of rose flowers, hibiscus flowers, ixora flowers, bougainvillea, so many things in the courtyard. So his connection with his surroundings was almost zero. Friends, it was an eye opener to all of us in the investigation team. The youth of today are so much disconnected from the world around them, and they are also totally disconnected from their own parents, siblings, relatives, and friends. When somebody is growing up in this fashion, we won't be surprised if such a person becomes a pervert or an antisocial or a psychic person. So, any of these things can happen. And what happened to this particular youth is that he became antisocial. We asked the reason for committing this gruesome crime. He said his parents only were responsible for making him a failed person in life. He wanted to study history, but he was compelled to do medicine. He couldn't complete it, then he was asked to do engineering. Both he disliked. And his father, according to him, used to indulge in a lot of immoral activities, which also made him very, very antagonistic to his father. And his mother did not do anything to stop his father from doing these anti social activities or immoral activities. So he had a grudge against mother too. So the grudge against the parents made him commit this crime, and he thought the aunt who was incapacitated and also the sister, both of them totally dependent on parents, so why should they also live? So let them all die. and he made all the preparations. Even he had ordered a dummy and did the preparations and practice to commit this crime. So parents, teachers, and all people in the society may please ponder upon the problems of the youth and the need for building real connections with surroundings, parents, everyone around, proper socialization, how important these things are for today's youth. I hope you like this story. All of you, please have a nice day. Bye bye.